little piece I saw. It's like, we know who was really out here. You wasn't really out.
Say he wasn't really outside. Hey, man, we are back at it. I'm going to go ahead and hit this hype button, make sure it's working correctly, because I got one of my partners in the building. This guy's an extremely talented comedian, original king of On the Seas comedy. He is holding it down. If you've ever been on a cruise ship, you have had belly hurting laughter. If you have come upon this man's set, he hosts events. He's held down our since our inauguration of our Juneteenth event, held the stage down, set it off in a major way. I've seen him perform live. I see his comedy online. We see him on the boats. A-Train is in the building, a real Florida boy in the building.
All day, every day, man. Duval in the building. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, my guy?
I'm good, man. Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's real good to see you, bro.
I got to tell you, I need a minute to get acclimated, man. I just got in from the Caribbean and landed where it's snowing. Come on, man.
I know that was like the worst ever.
Something about that ain't right, man. I'm trying to tell you, that's some nasty work right there, brother.
That is, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, so y'all kind of heard me talk about us, say, the original king on the seas of comedy.
I'm your captain now.
That's it. We got to get into that, man. But I want to take a step back a little bit. Like, I know the story because we've talked, but the people may not like, and you got a show coming up too. So I want to put that out there immediately. So for the Atlanta, get ready. Everybody thinks the big game is Monday with the college football championship. No, the big game is A-Train just performing live Thursday night to set it off for the city.
Sir.
So
at the Atlanta Comedy Theater.
Absolutely. Yeah. I wanted to chop it up with you about that, but the start of A-Train,
man. Like the star.
The star. When did you know you was the funny person? Like I knew when I knew I could make people laugh.
Yeah.
Like when was that for you?
Like I've always been that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like kind of odd to hear, my wife, tell me that I need to be doing stand-up comedy.
Okay.
So, like most men, like, I'm not listening to you. Are you crazy? I tell her, like, are you crazy? I'm not doing that. And then she got tired of me, like, pushing it off.
Mm-hmm.
And about 10 years later, because I was hosting events,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing in front of a crowd. And she was like, I'm tired of talking to you. So here's what I've done. I've signed you up into a comedy competition and you gonna do it.
Oh no, you doing comedy today.
Right. I was like, are you crazy? And I told her, I was like, stand up. I say, I ain't doing no stand up. I said, you have to have jokes for stand up.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, have you met your family? You got jokes. You got plenty of jokes to write, So we sat down, man, and we formulated a little set.
Mm-hmm.
I participated in the competition, and the whole time I did it or was doing it, I was doing it just to shut her up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me get this out of the way.
When I do this, don't ask me to do this no more. I'm done. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me alone.
And at what point did you realize?
Even doing the set, I'm saying to myself, why these people laughing? This ain't funny. Like, this is corny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, how I let her let me, you know what I'm saying? How did I let her talk me into getting up here? And so I'm rushing through my set.
Mm-hmm.
And, ended up getting like a standing ovation. I ain't paying no attention because I'm running off stage, put the microphone down, I'm done.
That's it.
Yeah. And then they did a panel of judges who did the voting and had an audience participation.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I won the competition, and really the rest was like history, man.
That's it.
2 years later, I was on the road with DL.
Hit the hype bell for that. You go in there.
What is true?
You go in there just to get your wife off your back.
Yeah, man.
You come out on tour with DL Hughley. Yeah. Okay, that's an origin story.
Yeah, I just kind of, that's just kind of how my path led me.
Yeah.
Now, DL didn't have nothing to do with this competition. That wasn't the prize.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the door to this competition, it led me to a great journey. And a part of my journey was, crossing paths with, one of the kings of comedy.
Yeah.
And him showing me love, saying, come on, go on the road and rock with me. And, you know what I'm saying? Took me on this wing, showed me the game. And, he showed me how to eat. So I'm eating.
Man, that's what's up. Eating good, too. Eating on the boat.
You know what I mean?
Let's talk about that, too, because everybody's journey is different. You just heard your origin story. I naturally funny, obviously, or people wouldn't have thought that you could do it in the first place.
Oh, that's love, because you funny too, Reece. I've seen you out there hosting them shows. But I'm like, hold on, I thought I was a comedian. You know what I mean?
We have a good time, but it takes, so what I really appreciate about your style is very genuine. You really grab the people in, you know, and you're a likable dude, bro. Like even if you didn't do comedy, I'd be like, man, I want to hang with this guy, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. It's really dope to see that, and then to see you host events. It takes a special person to be able to say, I'm a comedian. I do this, right? Yeah. But you can also give the love back to the people you bring it on and off stage. Yeah. That takes a real genuine person with a lot of character, because a lot of people don't know how to share their life. Yeah, and you know what? Like a lot of people don't understand too. Like when I first started comedy, a lot of gigs that I was getting before clubs, I was linked up with some promoters who were throwing arena shows. Okay. And I was the host. Like I'm talking about hip hop shows, sold out show, like the Kings and Queens of hip hop with DMX was headlining. You know what I'm saying? You had everybody from Texas, you know, from the South, you know what I'm saying? Yin Yang Twins, Mike Jones, everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody, right. You know, Juvenile, everybody. And I was hosting those concerts, man, in arenas. And as a comedic host, you know it is, like, it's a lot of downtime. Yeah, it's a lot of fillers. With them concerts, because they trying to set up between each group. And don't let somebody be late. Bruh, listen, or don't let somebody be on their ego tip. You know what I'm saying? And like, I ain't going after him, you know what I'm saying? He got to go before me, all that. Right. Well, as a comedic host, you got to fill all that downtime on stage. And you need more than a little 30-minute set. Yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying? You on stage probably about 5 hours. Yeah, on and off. And then don't let somebody not want to come out in the back. And then they in the back of the house going like this. Listen, man, listen. So my point in bringing that up is, like, I started out early in my comedy journey learning how to, like, just develop my chops, you know what I'm saying, on a major stage. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you know, we in arenas all throughout the South. You know what I mean? So, and I did it for years. Yeah. I ain't talking about no 1 or 2 times. No, I did it for years. Right. R&B, you know what I'm saying? I done hosted and opened up like RBRM, Patti LaBelle, Frankie Beverly, you know what I'm saying? And when you in a hype environment like that, you can't be up there like, you know what I'm saying? You got to get to it. And you know what's even harder with that? They didn't come to see you. They didn't come to see me. They bought tickets for Frankie Beverly, and they don't even know me. They don't even want to see Maze. They wanted to see Frankie Beverly. You know what I'm saying? So, and who is this dude? You know what I'm saying? Right. So I had to learn real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever funny you got, get to it. Yeah. Grab the attention of that crowd and keep them there. But you don't want to wear them out because you ain't the headline. Right. You know what I'm saying? This ain't your show. Right. You just got to, you know, kind of like appease them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get them ready for, you know, the next act. And I'm telling you, with that being my journey, like early on, being out on these cruise ships, is like, man, that's just easy. Yeah. Because I've been on big stages like this. This is what I do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm just kind of excited that my journey has taken me through the path that it's done. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, like, I love it. Yeah. You know, and you really able to go between audiences, because like you just named a different demo for basically every concert. Bro. And then you on the boats, and we're going to get to that next, but you on the boats, and every ship is different. You got folks from everywhere. All over the world. And working on cruise ships allow you to exercise a comedic muscle that you can't exercise on land. Okay. Because the demographic of people is so broad on that ship versus on land. Like when you play clubs, you know what I'm saying, in a local city, your material can be within a certain proximity and you're able to hit everybody. Right. But on that ship, you got people with different ethnicities. They got different age groups. They from different parts of the world. Language barriers. So my little Duval jokes or your little Atlanta jokes, they may not translate out on that water. Right. Because they don't know what you're talking about. Right. You know what I'm saying? But so I love working with the ships in that aspect, because it allowed me to groom a certain comedic muscle that you can't get nowhere else on land. That's, you know what I'm saying? And it prepares you for a worldwide platform like a Netflix or anything like that, because now you're able to have what you're talking about delivered in a certain way that it resonate with different age groups, with different, ethnicities, you know what I'm saying? And different backgrounds. I'm telling you, man, because, boy, it's a lot of people who are popping out west in California, and they get on that water and drown. Yeah, my man got a funny bone in his sea legs. That's basically what's going on right now. And then, like, even like, you know, like, I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, even like for some of us Black comedians, you know what I'm saying, with the industry consider us urban, right? You know what I'm saying? They killing it at the lounge and hookah bars, right? But they get out in that water and
Carolyn and Brad, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trevor, they don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
You know what
They don't.
So you just gotta,
What is this big mama you speak of? I get it. I understand.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
It takes a special kind of comedic talent approach and timing and all of that, man. And you got it. And you've been killing it, bro. You've been killing it. I'm just glad you're here now. Like you just said before we jumped on, you fresh off the boat.
Yeah, man. And in this game, it's all about stage time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is the only craft where the only way for you to get better, you have to keep hitting stages.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be reading a book. You can't study in the mirror. You have to hit stages.
Yeah.
And I learned that from, my mentor like years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's stage time. That's all you get, stage time. As much as you can, get that stage time, because that's what helps you get where you're trying to get to. And that's why you have some of our, comedic greats that we look up to, and we haven't seen them since the 90s.
Yeah.
And then we go seeing like, oh yeah, and then you're like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Well, they took off, they shoot movies, you know what I'm saying? Doing the family. You got to stay on that road. Like even Jay Leno, he did the night show, but he stayed on the road every weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I seen that dude perform live 75 minutes strong. And I was like, God, dog, Jay killing
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and it's all about stage time. And that's what I believe in. I want to put that out there to anybody. You know what I'm saying? We used to respect tenure in the game.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this dude been doing comedy 25 years. Got to respect him. Now the game is morphing. We still respect them.
Yeah.
But we respect your longevity, but we respect that stage time more.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? You could put somebody who been in the game 25, 30 years next to a non-household name cat, but he's been getting stage time.
Yeah.
And you'll see the difference.
Yeah. It's timing in there. He killing it. He can read the crowd. And
Like you can't run up on that, man. It's stage time, and I get a lot of stage time with the level and the lane of business that I'm in. Like some of these ships, man, like we do 10 shows in 2 days.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
You heard that?
Like
it's a lot of stage time.
It's a lot of stage time,
right.
man. You know what I'm saying? And before a very diverse audience. So when you come home and you're doing a church or you're doing a local club or you're doing a local fundraiser, whatever, man, you kill that.
It's almost like you playing in the NBA. And when you come off the boat now, it's like it's still the pros, but it might be the G League.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like you practicing with your big brother.
There
you know
what
I'm saying? Then you go out with your little friends. They're like, hey man, you hitting too hard.
Right.
Well, that's how my brother hit me.
Right.
You know
I'm dunking on all the ninth graders. Right. I get that. Man, that's solid right there, man. So is at any point when you across season, you doing all this stuff on these boats and everything, like it's almost like you live a vacation life when you get off the boat and you hit a club. Does that seem like a step back almost?
Well, not for me, because I want to. Both of them are important,
right? Because
you don't want to be like some comedians. All they do are ships. And then out here on the circuit, the club, they don't know who they are.
Right.
Because you have to see, like, that's a whole different world.
Gotcha.
So I've always went into it, understand that I need both of them.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And I'm trying to work both lanes so that my name can be in both places at all time. And I don't want to get boxed in.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, I just work both sides, man, and just grind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that. Land and sea. Next day we got to get them on an airplane. That's it. They just conquered all surfaces.
Land and sea. Yeah, man.
Man, when you put together something like this, and like how exciting is it to come home per se? Almost, we know home is Duval. You just had your big show down there. You know what I mean? Your annual. You know,
it's coming up.
It's coming up.
Yeah, the anniversary show.
Yeah,
10-year anniversary is coming up in February. Yeah.
The man sells out his hometown. They say some folks can't get love home and they gotta go somewhere. No, he sells out his hometown.
Yeah, that's never been my story, man. I never put my lips on that statement because I heard Jay-Z say something one time and it just resonated with me. He said, win at home first. He was like, they didn't win because it's New York.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like they were at one point in time, they were like local nobodies. You know what I'm saying? But they did their craft so well that they got the attention of the industry. And it's not because, if you want to win, go to New York. It's like, no, we just won at home. So you win at home.
Yeah,
you
win at home and then bring it everywhere.
So that really stuck to me. And I just use that as a philosophy, man. And I try my best. I don't care where I am around the world. I'm going to always come home and do A-Train Live, the experience, every single quarter. You know what I mean? That's just my way of giving back to the city that gave to me. You know what I mean? And I'm always like serve them with some dope shows and a good time because that's home, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
That's what's up. Now you got one coming up in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
So we're gonna be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, man, Thursday night, January 16th. Listen, good people. Come on now. I went to the website. I saw they had Dave Chappelle up there.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Look at me. Y'all ain't on his show, but I'm on the page.
Yeah, on
of
the
his
page.
show.
Yeah. That's what's up. And you just spoke to that. So you're just talking about like comedians with tenure and they still working these circuits, they still hitting these clubs. Man. And Dave Chappelle, one of the biggest names in comedy, he's hitting that same stage. You got to do it, man. You got to work out. You know what I'm saying? So this Thursday, man, we're going to be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, and I'm not coming alone. I'm bringing celebrity DJ Oxygen, who used to be Biggie Smalls, man, personal DJ. You know what I'm saying? Among some other great people. But DJ Oxygen is going to be on the ones and twos. And then I got my dude, he's also from Duval, but he lives in Atlanta, comedian Solo Jones, man. He's going to be featuring for me, man. And we're going to be rocking out together. So I'm telling you, good people, folks already snatching up tickets. You need to go and snatch up yours. January 16th, that's Thursday night. Show starts at 7. The tickets are available at atlcomedytheater.com. Great venue too, man. Make sure y'all pull up over there, see my guy killing it on stage. I'm gonna be in the building.
Yeah, I might let Reece open up. You know what I'm saying? Reece got jokes. Reece got jokes. You know what I'm saying? All light-skinned dudes got jokes.
Because we had to defend ourselves. You know what I'm saying? They automatically thought we wasn't tough, so at least we had to be funny. You know what I mean? Right. But don't let the pale skin fool you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no easy win. You know what I mean? But nah, Train, man, I just really appreciate your approach to the game, your grind, your work. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, bro. Just being able to see you on stage, you know, here in the A is definitely gonna be a treat for us.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I've rocked out at Atlanta Comedy Theater, man, several times. You know, I've been there like multiple times with D.L. Hughley. I've been there before with Bill Bellamy. I've been there before with Huggy Lowdown and Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to come back and headline, you know what I mean? It's a real dope feeling, and I think I want to, you know, really have the, you know, people understand that I'm loving it because it gives me an opportunity to give them a great night, you know, of laughter and entertainment. So I'm excited about it, man.
I am too, man. You reaching up, you bringing another person from your city, you know, to hit the stage, man. That's dope, bro.
Yeah, it's you know, if I was to get a tattoo, and the only reason I won't get it is because number one, I don't like pain.
Me neither. I don't have one. And then
number two, it ain't gonna show up. I'm too dark. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to get a tattoo, it would literally say others. Because I really believe, man, that your life supposed to be in a direction for others. Man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to be in a place of showing love to the home team and to the craft itself. So yeah.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah.
Big bro, if you could put together a comedy show, you on the show.
Ooh.
Who you bringing out with you? Get 3 other acts.
I think he's go with this. Yeah. With 3 other acts?
3 other acts.
DL. God, dog. Mike Epps.
Okay.
3 outside of me.
3 outside of you. You headlining.
Oh, I'm headlining?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Just let me go out host and bring let me go out
You can
first.
host. You can host and you bringing these.
Yeah,
these 3 other acts.
I have too much integrity. I'm like, I can't headline with that's no, man. Like with the greats, like
look at him being all humble and stuff.
I go out, let me host, you know what I'm saying, and carry things in between. You know what I mean? But I have that lineup be DL, Mike Epps, and God dog.
That's a good lineup, bro.
Man, who we gonna do with this? Okay, I gotta put one more in there. Oh man. I got about 4 faces running across my mind, but it's like the show ain't big enough. I need more than 3 slots.
Well, go ahead and get 3 more slots.
This is everybody in comedy. Everybody in comedy.
You're gonna be hosting for 3 days straight. It's a weekend now. It's a comedy weekend now.
Comedy, you know what I'm saying? Because we got different styles, we got different lanes, you got different tempos. You know what I'm saying? You know. And then with a lineup like that, you got to go to, you know, the storytelling side, like slowing it down a little bit, like the Ali Siddiqs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Dion Coles. You know what I'm saying? That's a different rhythm. It's a different tempo.
That's true.
But it's a fire show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, man. It ain't too many people in my mind that I really just don't care to.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
We ain't on that right now. So
but if you ask me, I got to say DL Hughley.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I love Mike Epps, man.
Yeah.
That dude, I've never met. No, that's not true. I met him one time, but you know, he's just funny to me, man.
Yeah.
He's a natural. And you know who else is I'm gonna tell you who else is dope, man. Dominique.
Okay, yeah, she is, bro. I've been watching her a long time, bro.
Man, Dom is like for real, bro.
Her voice, everything, like everything. Yeah, even the way she speaks, the way her time, like it's crazy.
She embodies comedy, man.
Right.
Like for real. It ain't just a joke.
Right.
It's the way she says it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The demeanor behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of cats don't pay attention to stuff like that.
Right.
They just want to go to like what was said. Like, no, bro, it's deeper than that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She's funny. Like I feel like if I hang around her and she just chilling, we're gonna be laughing.
Bro, I just saw Dom a couple weeks ago at the Baltimore Comedy Factory. That was December 13th up in Baltimore. Bro, I was like a kid in a candy store, man. I was like, I just enjoy, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy people who do the craft right.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, Dom is one of those people for me, man. She's one of those people. She's a dope comic, bro. Like real talk.
That's what's
real
up,
talk, man. And then you know, talking about DL is like your favorite comic.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can see that.
Like like some people like, but you don't understand like the craft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we had this thing called laughs per minute. You know what I'm saying? Where you're supposed to get like at least, 5 to 7 laughs per minute. Man, I've seen DL do like 12, 13 easily.
That's crazy.
And I'm sitting there because he doesn't waste words. You know what I'm saying? Everything he says is intentional. He doesn't waste words when it comes to stand-up. He's saying what he needs to say. He's chiseled the fat, you know what I'm saying? And he's hitting it, which allows him to get so many laughs per minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he's doing that for an hour, man. And then just, it's crazy, man. I love this game, and I love the people who are doing it and the ones that paved the way. And I just wish I had time to just talk about why I love these individual, communities that's out there, man, just rocking out. But I
can appreciate just the genuine love for the craft. It doesn't, to me, the way you're talking about it doesn't feel like work for you. It just feel like I'm just doing my thing.
Because comedy isn't something we do. It's literally who we are. Like, this is me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I learned that from my mentor. He was like, hey, he told me early on, he said, hey, remember, we're comics 24/7. You know what I mean? And that removed the burden for me
to having to do back-to-back shows. And
not just do back-to-back shows, but to feel like I have to perform.
Okay, I got you.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, you don't have to perform. You don't have to put on the act. This is me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it alleviates that pressure, where you feel like you got to be on. Like, nah, I'm a comic 24/7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not an act. And, acts fade.
Yeah.
And he told me, he said, acts fade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But personality, all that endures.
Right. My granddaddy was funny till he passed.
See what I'm saying?
So I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not an act. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is who I am. This is my lifestyle. This is who I am.
Yeah.
And I share that with other comedians to try to help them because, man, you see people in the green room, man, they be trying to, get that thing down. Like, bro, like breathe, man. Like,
It's like, just do you.
Yeah, man. Just going out there and do you, bro.
That's it. Look at this man. Always giving, man. That's what's up. Yeah. Make sure y'all check his comedy show out once again. 16th. It's going down. We in the building. 2 days away.
Hey, man. Reece, I really appreciate what y'all did with that PPP loan. This studio is nice.
Now, I mean, you see it. and we still free. So the hours was right. We have receipts. Right. Use my real numbers.
Right. But that's love, man. Thank you and Pop for having me on, man. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Already, man. Pop said to make sure we get A-Train up here. He got a show in town. It's just rare because you like you said, man, you cross seas, you on the boats, you hitting these different comedy clubs up and down the coast, out west and back, and then have you, in driving distance is a plus for me.
Listen, man. Yeah, I already know it. It's better in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. So when I finish this show Thursday night, Saturday, I jump back on the ship and head back out for, a couple more shows out on that water. So
cool. Now, if folks wanted to catch A-Train live across seas, what lines are you on for them?
So right now I'm heavily on Norwegian.
Okay.
And it was another cruise line that I usually rock with as well, but for this schedule, it's heavily Norwegian and MSC.
Gotcha.
But mostly Norwegian. So if they go to my social media, they'll see my cruise dates on there. If you go to my Instagram, which is comedian A-Train, all one word, comedian, ATRAIN, you'll see my cruise ship schedule up there. And then, some people like, man, I want to come and support you. What ship you on? Listen, when you come to see me on a cruise ship, I appreciate it, but my check gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? Your money helping out whatever cruise line I'm on.
Right.
But if you want to really support me, I'm doing a destination event this August.
Okay.
in Jamaica.
I know where I'm gonna
at
be
the
at.
Grand Palladium Resort. It's a 5-star resort, all inclusive. And I say 5-star. I ain't talking about no Yelp review. I'm talking about real deal, 5-star. We're going to Jamaica August 2nd through the 5th for my 50th birthday celebration for the A-Train Live Day Experience. We got Junior. Junior gonna be performing from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Junior gonna be performing. I'm performing. DJ Oxygen spinning. We're gonna have a beach party. 95 South performing the beach party. You know what I'm saying?
And guess what I'm gonna be doing? Eating, laughing, doing a Tootsie Roll, and going back to my room. I'm in the building.
So we got concerts in store for you all, parties in store for you all, comedy show, and a plethora of other things that's on the lineup from August 2nd through August 5th. That's going to be in Jamaica, man. This is not a cruise. That's a destination event. So if you go to my website, comedianatrain.com, you'll see all the information on there. So rock with your boy, man. Like we doing stuff and we doing it for the people, period.
These are the interviews while my neck gonna be hurting out the whole time going like this. I'm like, talk to him, Train, tell him, Train,
And I'm trying not to have you be in one of them interviews where you pulling teeth. You know what I'm saying?
No, I love it though.
What's
I love
up,
it.
Train? I'll take it from there. You know what I mean?
It's an amazing time. Make sure that y'all check my guy out. Follow him across all social media. Check out their destination. If you in the A, man, pull up. Ain't no snow outside no more. Pull up on Thursday, man.
Thank God.
Once again, bro, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Always love my brother,
man. Yes, sir.
Y'all get ready to keep supporting my guy. We up out of here. Reec Radio.
It's time to see who's with Reece.
Hey, yeah.
Who you with? Wendy Williams is in here.